midfield and 3 up front, but there's no place in that striking trio for Mark Hughes, who's dropped for the second time in 18 months. Instead, top scorer Brian McClair is back as the central striker, with number 10 Ryan Giggs and number 11 Andrei Kanchelskis asked to provide the width. Despite speculation otherwise, though, Lee Sharp is only named as a substitute. Southampton have reshaped too, with Terry Hurlock out injured. Number 10 Stuart Gray comes in, and number 8 Glenn Cockrell starts the game, having scored at Norwich as a substitute on Saturday. And Stuart Gray, oh, he's made a mistake, Schmeichel! Yes, the referee's looked at his linesman, it has to count, and that was a terrible mix-up. 8 minutes gone, and that has to go down as a goalkeeping mistake. Gray will get the credit, but look at this. It was well threaded through by Adams, the fullback. Parker waited. Schmeichel didn't seem to know what to do. He stepped back, and it was gifted. And that's well, what a blow to Manchester United. And from a spectator's point of view, what a start. What a game that might have set up. Here by Southampton, they've got a posse of players coming in. Gray. Oh, it was a little bit of a let-off. Parker's underneath it, and he's left it, and Metissier was there. Oh, and Gary Pallister nearly put it over Schmeichel. Maybe the keeper made amends for the mistake earlier, because that... Here, it's 2! Shearer! Oh, how did they do that? Nobody was there to pick him up. Look at the space, where's the marker? 2-0, Shearer's goal, and United are in disarray. Webb. Irwin. They're just not making any forward progress, are they? They're giving it back to Irwin. I'm sure he didn't want it. Oh! That was the lifeline that United were looking for before half-time. It was a mistake by Kenner. Knocked forward by Irwin. Kenner tried to get a foot on it, missed it. Giggs had a clear sight, and he lashed it right across goal. It was a yard. The penalty, surely. Kanchelskis has put it in. The penalty was not necessary. And with 2 minutes to go to half-time, the 21-year-old Ukrainian, Andrei Kanchelskis, has profited from that break when it looked as though United might have got a penalty for the challenge on Giggs. The referee hesitated and saw what accrued, and it was a goal to United. Flowers comes steaming out and clattered the United player. There were 2 on the line, there was a ricochet, it might have gone wide, but in the end it didn't, off Kenner and Ruddock, and United have pulled one back. Well, the way things had been going, until that was actually in the net, you might have wondered whether Kanchelskis would actually score. Already played 45 minutes. Header out was by Cockrell. Webb again. Kenner makes a mistake, and United are putting Southampton under pressure as we approach half-time. Giggs will take the corner. That's McClair. Hit long, looking for Pallister. Over the top to Irwin. Ince. Cleared upfield, but only as far as Donachie. Flowers got a good distance on the punch, and maybe Sharp's penalised for a foot up against him, Flowers. Yes, I think it was cheeky, it was impudent, but it was well worth a try. It's 2 against 1. Shearer had to hold up because Horn had got offside, but this is Metissier. Shearer struck it fantastically, and it needed a great save from Peter Schmeichel. Robson still well blocked, but to Irwin. Sharp taken away from him by Kenner. United have a corner and is all pumped up. Right to Pallister on the edge of the penalty area. This is Adams for Southampton. And Hughes back to help out wherever he can. That might fall to Letitia. Schmeichel changed his mind. Oh, just for a moment, it looked as though Schmeichel was going to backpedal. Oh, it looked as though Pallister may have been obstructed then by Richard Hall. Webb. Oh, sharp. Irwin. Where did it go? I think McClare had stolen behind him and then he put it over. And was that United's opportunity? Webb, who played it over the top, Richard Hall and Kenner together. Hall waited for it to bounce and in doing so allowed McClare to get behind him, who then needed a little bit more composure. Sharp. They're streaming into the penalty area. Ruddock, who cleared, it bounces back. Oh, McClare. 2-2 in extra time. Is the real possibility now. McClare's 19th goal. What a time to get it. Well, they've seen famous nights at Old Trafford, and this looks like being another one. It was an unfortunate rebound back across the face of their own goal, and McClare at the far post has made it 2-2. A minute into stoppage time, and there's no time for any more play. The ball hasn't been kicked again. It was as close as that. So 15 minutes left. They can make something come of it. Sharp back heel. Hughes! Well, wouldn't that have been the story of the night? And he has. And a great cross. Ruddock, who put it behind, he's having a towering game in the centre of defence for Southampton. Webb will arrive at the far side. Chipped up nicely. It's in, is it? Oh, they appeal. Robson puts his hands up. McClare was there as well. And what were United appealing for? I think they felt there was a handball. Well, Brian Robson has indicated a width of about a foot. Maybe he's trying to tell the referee that the ball was over the line. This might give us a clear picture. Who would have got the credit? Well, it didn't appear to have crossed the line from that shot, although it was desperately close. Well, Robson's downward header came off the keeper. Free kick. Southampton have everybody back. Robson gives instructions. He's ordered Gary Pallister to go across to the other side of the penalty area, and they've left it for Webb to chip up. Robson's downward header. Oh, it was drilled across the face of goal by Mark Hughes, and that's it. Giggs has arrived. It could have fallen to anybody, but it went to Tim Flowers. Well, he needed to be brave, Tim Flowers. It looked as though Hughes had outstripped the right-back Jeff Kenner, but he got inside him. Giggs arrived and had the shot, and it was a very good save. Great save, Flowers! He's kept Southampton alive in extra time. That looks too close to Flowers. He's gone a long way, Flowers, and he's way out of his goal. Ince just hoisted it up. Webb, Hall, this comes to Letitia, and the whistle goes, does it? It's 2-2. They haven't produced a winner in extra time, and we'll have to have a penalty finish. Well, two tosses take place before penalties. First to decide which end. United won that one and picked the Stretford end. But then Southampton won the second toss, and that means compulsorily they take the first penalty, and it's Ruddock. So Neil Ruddock gives Southampton the start that they require. It's 5 apiece, alternate, and then if it's still level after that, it'll be sudden death. And now it's the turn of Tim Flowers to go in that Stretford end goal as Neil Webb comes forward for United. What can you say about a miss like that? The only good thing from United's point of view is that it's come early on. But that was a Southampton one to the good. Schmeichel waits. And Southampton lead 2-0. Irwin. Well, he went the same way that Neil Webb did on Schmeichel. He got a hand on it, I think, Schmeichel. And he needs to. It was nonchalant. Remaining penalties, they'll be through. 4-2 to miss this. That's it. He saved it. It's all over. Southampton are through. And Tim Flowers is quite rightly for me the hero, because he made two sensational saves in extra time. First from Giggs, then from McClare, and his teammates want to congratulate him, and they can't catch him. He's run right down to the other end, to Southampton's small band of travelling supporters, and they have achieved a notable victory. They've defeated Manchester United at home. That's only the second home defeat for United all season, and United go out of the FA Cup. It's Southampton who go through to play Bolton in the next round.